Hey, what's going on guys, Findominator here, back with another video. Now today I'm going to be talking about why people did not like the Sonic and the Hedgehog storybook series, which involves Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight. So let's get straight into it. Hey, what's going on guys, before we get into this video I want to give a big shout out to Spacecraft. He made my new channel banner, which is right here, and I absolutely love it, so I just want to say please go and subscribe to him. I'd love it if you do that because he's done something for me and I want to give him something back in the form of subscribers. So yeah guys, let's get back into the video. This guy is awesome, just gonna say. So yeah guys, of course, basically the reason I'm trying to make this video is because I honestly really like the storybook series. I think they're absolutely great, their stories are pretty cool, the character references with Tails and Knuckles and Shadow and everything are quite cool. And the most important thing that I really like about it is the comic style of the cutscenes, the way they make it look like it's all been drawn out. Obviously, there are some CGI cutscenes within the games, which are very, very nice for a Nintendo Wii game. If you take a look at the cutscene right now, this is the opening cutscene for Black Knight, and it's a Nintendo Wii game, so of course there's a lot of effort being put into that. But more importantly than that, the reasons everyone really disliked it is because they called the controls like off and inconsistent and clunky and everything like that, and people thought it was generally just unfun with the amount of controls that were off, and the fact that people called Sonic and the Secret Rings worse than Sonic 06, the game which is infamous for being bad in the Sonic franchise. So that's definitely making people, something's definitely making people hate it. I mean, of course, Sonic 06 was made by Sega's A-Team, and at that point Sega was split up into two teams to keep the games coming out every year. So A-Team worked on Sonic 06 while B-Team worked on Secret Rings, which is why most people think they were both rushed and unfinished and had lots of glitches, and the motion controls with Secret Rings was kind of off and all different things like that. So yeah, that's kind of some background for why people didn't really like it. And Black Knight, I guess people were just kind of thrown off with the fact that Sonic had a sword and you couldn't just use a regular homing attack, you had to slash them or like give them a little slice down the neck or something. So that's actually a bit graphic. You don't really slice them down the neck, you just swing your sword, they disappear into little black mist and stuff, which is quite cool. So yeah, that's kind of what happens really with Black Knight, and I have no problem with that. Like, I find the gameplay really new, fresh, refreshing really, because like it's different from our same old run, boost, jump, that sort of thing. Like, it adds a new incentive, if you will. Like, it gives you a new idea to play with, because it was experimenting, because at that time Sega were experimenting with different gameplay styles, because they were trying to find one that fit, because obviously Unleashed had the Werehog, Secret Rings had motion control, and this game, which you're seeing the CGI cutscene for now, obviously had its swordsman gameplay. Colors had the Wisps, which is kind of stuck around the years now, as it's returning in Team Sonic Racing, it returned in Forces, and it also returned in Generations for Planet Wisp. So obviously they quite like the Wisps and what they do with that. But that's like pretty much the main reasons. And then obviously, as you can see here, the Knights of the Round Table were introduced as Knuckles, Shadow and Blaze, and if you play multiplayer you get Silver and Jet as Knights as well, which I really like because it gives like a little, it's like fun little Easter eggs to the characters, because like obviously Shadow being Sir Lancelot, because Lancelot was supposed to be like the ultimate knight that really fits. Percival obviously discovered the Holy Grail all by himself, obviously in this world it's herself, and Sir Gawain is obviously like a super cool dude, which is why he's Knuckles, and like that's just what I really like. Like, I like the references to the cultures and everything like that, like the cultural stories of the Arabian Nights and the Knights of the Round Table. Obviously I know a good bit about the Knights of the Round Table, seeing as I'm from England, and that's where it's set, in England of course. But obviously in ours, the Black Knight isn't exactly, well, it's not the Black Knight, is it? It's just King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table, isn't it? That storyline. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I have to really say, like, just explaining why people didn't like it. but I liked it a lot. Like, I mean, look at this. How can you say that this scene here doesn't give the game a lot of redemption? I mean, just look at this. It's insane. Like, seriously, the way they execute this scene is just perfect. The visuals, the inclusion of the knights, and the way Sonic smashes through everything with his sword is just brilliant. And then of course you've got the Excalibur Sonic transformation, which just tops everything off and makes the end of the game boss fight kick off with a brilliant start. Of course, with the redemption of Excalibur, aka Caliburn, with the power of Excalibur and the other swords, which kind of tops everything off, which is, in my opinion, one of the redeeming factors of the games, along with the music. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.